It's a bit personal, but what started your hate for drunk drivers? Did something specific happen? No, nothing specific, man, but it's like legitimately just the most needlessly dangerous thing you can do, not only for yourself, but literally every innocent person around you. Like, it's just, like, that has to be the most natural thing to hate. Most natural person to hate is a drunk driver. But no, there wasn't like some specific instance or anything. I guess this isn't a specific instance, but I remember when I was in like middle school, and this was like at the height of Dare with like drugs and shit, which was highly inefficient. It actually just made drugs seem cool. They did have something similar that they brought to my middle school for drunk drivers, and it was like the opposite of Dare, where it made drunk driving seem like you were going straight to hell, and if you drank a single beer and touched a car, you'd kill somebody. And they interviewed some like, I think it was like a 16-year-old. There was like a 16-year-old who had drove drunk from like a party and killed a couple people in a crash. And this kid, like, he was destroyed. Like, he was fucking ruined. And it was so painful to watch, and that did stick with me. Like, listening to that kid tell his story, that was actually pretty powerful. But it's not like that's where the hatred for drunk drivers started. Like, that's just the most natural thing to dislike. He was a football player, right? I don't remember if he was a sports player or what. I don't remember like what he used to be, but he's still in jail now. He got the whole book thrown at him. He will never be getting out of jail, and rightfully so. Thanks for resub. Kuya, Jaff, Fire Ice, Drew, and Seth. You see the guy who shot his roommate for eating the last Hot Pocket? No. Clifton. Why is he smiling? Clifton E. Williams shot his roommate for eating the last Hot Pocket. And then he's smiling here. He's like, yeah, and I'll do it again, too. Oh, anything away from downtown Tampa, Arrow, for sure. That's going to be very expensive. I think they're still investigating Elkin from what I read last time, but I hope that you're wrong. Thanks to the bits, Arrow and Kismet. And yes, I've seen it, Kismet. Thanks to resub, Schizo, Tattooed, and Freddy. Clifton E. Williams was arrested Sunday on one count of assault for the shooting that wounded his roommate during an alleged argument over the microwavable food item. Oh, so his roommate survived. Well, that's good. He became upset when he learned his roommate had apparently eaten the last Hot Pocket and allegedly started throwing tiles at him. What? The roommate reportedly tried to leave, but that's when Williams allegedly went back inside the shared home, grabbed the gun, and shot the victim in the rear end. Bro shot his cheeks? That's fucking wild. You eat the last Hot Pocket, I take your ass. The roommate told investigators he sought help a few blocks away. According to WPSD, police said the unidentified victim was taken to the University of Louisville Hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Wow. Well, at least he didn't kill him. Probably ruined Hot Pockets for his roommate. He'll never touch one of those again. Can afford guns but not an extra Hot Pocket. Well, I don't think it was the financial aspect of it. It was the last Hot Pocket was eaten, and now he'd have to go out of his way to get another one, which made him mad. I don't think it was a money thing. Maybe it was, though. Maybe it was like, damn, I saved up for all these fucking Hot Pockets. Yeah, we just talked about the prankster getting arrested. We talked about the Activision cease and desist. We briefly talked about it last night. I mean, I guess I can pull it up again. I didn't realize just how popular these services were. So right now, Activision's going through and cease and desisting a ton of these projects that basically allow you to play their older games safely. So games that are no longer supported by Activision, they're going through and shutting down the services that make it possible for players to still safely play them. It's pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic from Activision. But this was actually the first time I even heard of these things. That sucks for the community. It's terrible. Weren't they actually distributing ROMs and stuff? I saw like one Discord message from one of the projects from one guy who said that they'll include a ROM at some point, but I don't think that was confirmed. I'm not sure, but I did see like there was one of these projects that had one guy say that. Thanks to resub Savoy, Noir, Raptor, Mago, and Sanctum. Haven't played the Starship Troopers game yet. This is 100% Microsoft enforced. You think so? I don't know about that. Nintendo just performed a 3DS system update after years of no support, only to make hacking S&D. What? Thanks to the resub, Beauty. I think companies are emboldened by watching Nintendo sue people. Nah, this isn't out of character. I vaguely recall they did something similar for I think it was not Overwatch. What was it? No. Was it? I actually don't remember now. I think it was Overwatch. It might have been. But this isn't the first time they've ceased and desisted fan projects.